what would be some things if a person in a community, they may not even be at a community college, wanted to get started to either, learn about making, maybe create a maker space, maybe how would somebody begin, even taking a small step in that direction? And maybe I'll start with Bruce and then go to you, Caron. Maybe one or two things that you might suggest for somebody that's piqued their curiosity, or they think maybe this could have a place in my organization or my community. So what do you think?
Well, so there's one thing to keep in mind is that their maker spaces should fit their communities. There are a lot of maker spaces, there are a lot of business incubators that get started and fail. And there's there's a kind of thinking around it's just a room with equipment in it, and then you open the door and people come in and use it, where it's not necessarily the case, right? And there are different kinds of maker spaces. There are hacker spaces, which are focused on electronics and those kinds of things. There are the large scale maker spaces, like we're actually like a large medium size, because we're 17,000 square feet now. We'll be 23,000 when the.
So Caron, maybe we'll, with you, really go right to the heart of it, which is the people. Is how might somebody create that culture where people do feel included and feel welcome? So maybe a tip or two or three that you can think of for somebody that might be listening, thinking, I want to know more about how to do that.
Because the Z model, the Club Z piece that I think is most evident when you first have a Club Z experience is the sense of welcoming and belonging. And so if we were recruiting someone to start the first seed or the first moment of that type of experience, we might not need someone who's an expert in entrepreneurship. We might need someone who is really good at making people feel welcoming and welcome and create that sense of belonging.
And just listening to you talk, I'm thinking about this bold initiative that NACCE has on diversity, equity, inclusion, belonging, and just thinking about how the Club Z model and making could really fuel that moving forward. And that's just from this short conversation that we're having. One other last thing I thought that I love that you do, Caron, is this popcorn thing, which is fun. So people are popping up and making comments and things like that. I've seen other people do variations with improv, which is really fun. And there's some basic rules. We don't embarrass people, we don't put people on the spot, but we build on each other and we're uplifting each other. So I want to thank both of you. I can't wait to see you in person. I've missed, being with you. And I just hope that people who listen to this get inspired by the work that you do. I know it inspires me and it inspires our network. So we will see you in San Diego. If people want to learn more, they can go to nacce.com and learn more about NACCE and the website and how to get in touch with Dr. Caron Sada, who also could connect to Dr. Bruce Balfour. So thank you both so much. Have a wonderful day.